Yes, my dears, I talked in my previous video about Germany. There were a couple of other things which I would like to share with you. Uh, One main thing is Jamaat is forcing, I actually discussed this thing before. My concern is this one, that Jamaat is forcing, and at the Jalsa 2007 Germany, Jamaat had forced the young Ahmadis, the students from the age of 15 to above, to sign the will paper, to the wasiyat papers. They want them to be Musi. Now, like anybody, if it means that they should be pious, they should do the good deeds, they should take part in the good deeds, no problem into that one. That's very good. But the main purpose, the intention is to collect the money. Now they are violating, the Jamaat is violating the land law. You know, to sign a legal paper, to sign any legal paper, especially if somebody is making his or her will, the 15, 16, 17 years old the kids cannot sign these legal papers. How come? Think about that one, about this cult that is forcing to the children to sign a legal paper, whereas under the state law they have no right. They cannot sign a paper legally. And this will paper, this wasiyat paper and wasiyat documents are the legal papers. They are signing their will, that whatever point it will happen, then the Jamaat will be entitled to take the assets as their if there would be any asset, as their kids or relatives or next kins or sibling they will have their share. The same Jamaat will have their share too, as per prescribed, or whatever the percentage is that. Now, this is, the cult is only concerned with the money, and they don't care about the law, and they violate law. Number one. Number two, I talked about the President Lajna before that one, who did the volunteer work with the ladies wearing the burqa. She's also going to the different to the all houses in her area, and forcing to the young girls that they should recite Quran. She will ask about to the family that, do you have a Quran in your home? Yes. Okay, get it, take it. Okay, she will open and, okay, recite the Quran. I want to listen from you whether you know how to recite the Quran or not. If this is the kind of tarbiyat, if this is the kind of that you want to educate the young Ahmadi girls, I think she should take some refresher course. She should take some sort of course that how to treat, how to respect, and how to do what the job she is doing, how to perform her duties. She must take some courses. This president of Lajna, I believe her name is Shela or something like that. She should not make annoy these kids and these young children. They are the university students, they are the college students, they are the doctors, the lawyers, they are in every field they are. They know better than this lady, that what the knowledge. I will hear say to these young girls that when she next time appears, or you see her next time on any Friday or anywhere in your ijlas or meeting, just ask her the few questions, that how much she knows about Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, how much she knows about the Ahmadiyyat. If she could explain that how many sons and daughters Mirza Ghulam Ahmad had, you will be surprised that these Odedars, these office bearers, they know nothing about this one. They are just a show off, these people. The other thing I would like to discuss, this is the very funny thing. Chairman Jamaat is forcing to the Lajna that they should pay 200 euros per member, the female member. They want to collect $200 from each Lajna for Berlin Masjid, for the Berlin Mosque. They are building up a mosque in Berlin, and they are forcing the female members, the Lajna members, that every Lajna should pay 200 euros. Doesn't matter that member is the student, doesn't matter is a member is a home lady, they don't work, they have to, from where they should pay? They don't have any earning. They are home ladies. The house ladies, they don't work. The students, instead of that one that you have hundreds and thousands of millions of dollars in your account and you are spending, when this Mirza Masroor Saab came to Germany, can you imagine that how much money was spent on his this tour, and in his personal, like his food and his staying, in his all these things, wherever in the way he was traveling, he stayed, made a break journey a little bit, and had a cup of coffee and tea, like these kind of things, and he went to visit the places and hired the guide and all these. How much money there? Can you imagine that? They will never give you the figure. They will never give you a figure. That figure is hundred and thousands, and they are forcing these poor students that they should pay. It's a pity. It's a shame on them. They should think about what they are doing. They have money like crazy, and they are forcing them. Instead of that one, they should help out the students, that they could buy their necessities, they should buy their books, that how expensive the study is in these countries, and how the students are living their life. And what this Mirza family is doing, they are forcing them to pay 200 euro per member. Please think about it. And the young ones, actually, I tell you, if you are thinking, here is my message to all of you, if you are thinking that you are with the Jamaat because this Jamaat is presenting true Islam, believe me, I will request all of you, please study the Quran, study the Islam, and then read Mirza Ghulam Ahmad's books, and then make a decision. You will be surprised. This Jamaat, rather this Ahmadiyya cult, is exploiting Islam's name. They are just using the name. They are just exploiting the name. They have nothing to do. This is a family promoting business. They are promoting Mirza Ghulam Ahmad's family. Yes, they are telling you, look at the Quran, look at namaz, look at this and that. Oh, we love Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. But believe me, this is all show off. This is all hypocrisy. They don't. This is all everywhere is a Mirza family. But if you really concerned about this one and you think, don't look at the Muslims, don't look at those people who are doing the bad deeds. They are not the representative of Muslims. The Islam is real Islam is in Quran. The Islam is not among these people. If you have to look at the people, for example, if you want to make the criteria that look at this, look at that, then I have sorry to say, you should look at Khalifa Sani, you should look at Luqman, you should look at all the others, what they were doing. So good and bads are everywhere. Don't look at them. If you are looking for the Quran, then you must look the source. What is the real source of that? The source of Islam is the Quran. You should look there. And you will find that the Jamaat Ahmadiyya is completely against the Quran. They are just exploiting and using the Islam's name and the Quran's name. Please, you have to use your own sense, and you have to use your own wisdom. And I hope when you will study this one, you will find out very easily. So there is the name of the Berlin mosque is Khatija, and I'll talk in my next video about the names of that one, that how funny Mirza Sahib was about these names too, how the Jamaat had this mosque name, Khatija Mosque. I'll talk in my next video. Thank you very much.